So I thought I'd talk a little bit more about who I am and what I'm doing, because it's been at least 40 episodes since my first video where I introduced myself and what my plan was for this YouTube channel. So my name is Lainie and I'm an Army brat, and I have been working as a teacher off and on for over 21 years, high school history, and was married for 25 years, followed my husband around and raised our 3 children all over the world. So I have overseas brats as children, as I consider myself a military brat. So when I started this YouTube channel, I really wasn't sure where it was going to take me, or currently I still don't know the details. But my high school is planning a reunion this summer, and some questions came up of what I was doing, and I was trying to answer them and realized I really don't have a full answer for anyone of what I'm doing. I have this in the back of my head that I want to honor military and overseas brats because we are a very special species and have lived a very interesting life, and so many of us have great stories to tell. The downside of it is there's people that struggle every day. The downside of it is there's people that struggle every day. For example, my friend Eric Murray, he had been married for quite some time, and his wife had cancer and was trying to find a way to support his family, as well as trying to give her everything she needed in her last few months of life. So there's those kind of stories, as well as Britton Wirtz. She and I share a very similar story. I lost everything in Hurricane Harvey, and she lost everything in Hurricane Florence. And there's got to be a way that I can help them, or you can help them, or other brats can help them. And so, you know, we're also struggling financially, a lot of families, and they want to send their kids to college. And you know, as a teacher, I aspire to do that for my children as well as my students, and I would like to support that somehow, whether it's through a scholarship fund or just emotional support for the parents, or tutoring. So again, I know I'm just all over the place, and I'm sorry about that, but if you are a military or overseas brat and you feel like you have something to offer, either collaboration or details on how to start a foundation for scholarships or grants to help other overseas brats that might need our financial help as well as emotional support, please contact me. In the meantime, I did want to give you a little bit more detail about this video. I am living in an RV since I lost my home in Harvey, and I went from teaching into aviation, and I loved my job, but it consumed me to the point where I needed to do something different. So one day I just said, I'm quitting, and I quit my job. So you can watch that video. I don't know what episode it is, but it's on my account. And now I'm just doing a variety of jobs. And so this video today is going to show you some things that I've been doing for the last 3 months living here in Houston. But I will tell you, in just a couple of weeks, I'm taking off to live full-time on the road and hopefully visit my military and overseas brats that are out there. So hi everybody, and enjoy this video. Headed to work. Well, I won't be able to record too much because there's a lot of people on this trail. I just had to stop while I was on my bike ride to show you guys what I get to drive by every day to work on my bike, and every day going home. It's about 5:15 at night, and I'm headed to one of the later shows at the Houston Grand Opera, and We'll see you there. I know I have shown you and talked to you about the children that I child wrangled at the opera. There were 16 of them, boys and girls, and here they're getting dressed in hair and makeup. And my job as a child wrangler was to wrangle them together and have them be on time for their cues and be on time for their hair and their makeup and their costumes, to keep them out of trouble, from not hurting each other, not hurting others. And then we did watch them after the show. If they had homework or something like that, we helped them with that, or just entertain them until their parents were available to pick them up after the show. So here you can see they're just kind of waiting for their cue and killing time. They all sing beautifully, and they were having a contest between the boys and the girls, and driving Brian and I crazy. But I really did enjoy the job, and I hope I have the opportunity to do it again. Here is a much better picture of me and Brian. Brian is the archivist at the Houston Grand Opera and has helped me find lots of work within the Wortham. One of them was the child wrangling, and this one is actually helping him clean up the archives from Hurricane Harvey. So, you know, when they came in and reorganized his office with all the supplies and so forth, you can see it was just a huge mess. Things had to be replaced. And not only that, but they walked across these bookcases when they were working on the roof, and a lot of them were caved in, and a lot of the roofing fell onto the shelves. So here I am cleaning up the dust and probably asbestos for all I know, insulation that fell from the roof because of the damage and because of the work that they were doing to fix the damage from Hurricane Harvey. So I still have a lot of work to do, actually. I'm making this video, but I'm about to go and finish up. So I mentioned I do several things here at the Houston Grand Opera. One of them is light walking. Not really sure what that entails. Today's my first day, and thought you'd just enjoy seeing a little bit of the house of the Wortham. I feel all fancy with my headgear. I have my business called WAG with Rover, but also I've been working for a company called WAG. I've been working with WAG for a couple of years now, even as a flight attendant. But here are some pictures of the different dogs that I've walked, or that I've boarded, or that I've house sit and dog sat for. I've been very fortunate and have worked for the same family quite a few times in the short time I've been here in Houston. So here's my story with them. Good morning, everybody. I'm my house sitting, dog sitting job, and it's been a breeze. They're both great dogs and fabulous home. And look, she even has a Scooby-Dooby cup for me in my morning tea. I have television, I have a backyard. I can park my RV in the driveway. Life is so good. Here are some pictures of her fur babies. They're really a great family to work for. And last but not least, I'm going to tell you about the last job that I do here. It's with a company called Shipt, S-H-I-P-T, and it's an online grocery delivery service, but I also do not only shopping, but just delivery. It's kind of nice. I get to take Riley with me. Well, I have to go to work. If you notice, I did have on my Shipt shirt, so I'm about to go purchase and deliver some groceries. So I'm at my Shipt job right now. I actually have Riley with me. But you can see the guy is carrying out the groceries, and there are 4 parking spots. I'm actually at a Kroger today. It's called Checklist, and I'm just doing deliveries instead of shopping and delivery. So let's watch him load up. So this is what Riley likes to do. Usually he has his seatbelt on, but it's not on right now. We had stopped and gone to a park. It keeps him pretty confined, especially when I'm having somebody load groceries or I'm unloading groceries. I can leave the door open and know that he won't get out. So I just made this delivery and now I am headed back to the grocery store. I don't have another delivery for about 40 minutes, but sometimes I can get there early and they will go ahead and have it sent out to me if it's prepared. I did do a couple of grocery shops today. It has been a little bit of a busy day for me with Shipt. I think because it's the week of Thanksgiving. And the stores are packed. So tomorrow I could work this business, but I'm deciding to go and work the cleaning position at the archives with Brian at the Houston Grand Opera because, well, one, I haven't been there all week and haven't been there yet this week, and I do have a few more cases that I need to clean up, but the driving and the crowded stores are driving me crazy. People are not friendly and in a rush, and it's taking way too long to buy the groceries, and way too long to get them delivered. So financially, to me, it's not such a good thing. Deliveries are a little bit better. That's where Kroger just pays me a flat $8 to deliver. So I try to do 2 deliveries in 1 hour, which is not bad. It's like $16 an hour. And of course I get to take Riley with me. But other than that, I really do like the flexibility of this job. Like I said, this might be a great week to work this type of work with the holidays and everybody needing groceries and not wanting to get out. The weather's not bad, as you can see, it's very sunny. But the amount of cars and the amount of people. Yesterday I tried to go to an H-E-B and a Kroger and I wasn't able to get into the parking lot. So people were just waiting on parking spots, and that kept the entrances and the exits blocked, so you couldn't even get in. Happy holidays. Well, I guess there is 1 or 2 more things that I do. I write a blog and I post it on my website, AGirlHerDogAndRV.com. I also, of course, put together these videos for YouTube. And if you'll remember at the beginning, I talked about my honoring and supporting military and overseas brats. Please don't forget to contact me if you'd like to collaborate or if you have any tips on research and moving forward with a foundation, scholarships, or grants. I sure hope you enjoyed the entire video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Please share it with those that haven't watched it yet. And don't forget to subscribe. That is really important. In the meantime, love, Lainie.